one episode that, I don't know what you want to call it, like an alt episode or Bizzaro episode, from the different vantage point.
I do call it a Bizzaro episode.
You do? Yeah. So how did
Superman fans out there.
How did, once you tell the audience what it is so they know what we're talking about, and then how did you come up with that?
Yeah, okay. So we're talking about the I Don't Want to Wait episode, which is the viewpoint from the popular kids. Kind of like the girl that Shelly's shoes. Who shoes?
That I urinate.
Yeah. I was stumbling.
It's hard to do that grammatically.
Right.
Yeah. The shoes that she sees on.
So it's their standpoint, and that's part of what's fun about the web is being able to kind of just go ahead and take a quick little tangent. And I always say, like, if this were a TV show, and I asked like the executive producers if I could do that, they would just say no. That's crazy. So that was really fun. But it came from, I don't know if you guys remember this or not, but in the trailer, there's the scene where you and Wayne are like in the cul-de-sac. Yeah. And it's like sundown, it's very romantic, and they kiss. And instead of calling cut, I would go, I don't want to wait. And then the take would be ruined after that. And I was like, wouldn't it be fun if that was an episode? And that's
there you go. Yeah.
So that's what it's like acting with me as a director.
Yeah, it really is. Just horrible. He's a slave driver.
Yeah. To be real though, like we shoot 10+ pages a day for sure.
Yeah.
Which is
it's intense.
A lot for a TV style show.
Everything that we have shot that's content, scripted content, we have shot over 9 days total, which is a little insane.
And you guys probably already know about this, but the Treehouse episode, he literally threw us half an hour before. He's like, hey, we're running ahead, memorize this. And we're like, when are we shooting this? He's like, half an hour, go. And I'm like, holy Jesus Christ, okay. But it turned out to be probably the heart of the show, and that's why I love this show so much. Even though we're shooting 11 pages, and we're fighting light, and we're fighting everything, and we're in weird locations, and we're doing that. We love doing it. That's why. Like, we don't care that we're tired and we're hungry and we're doing whatever, because
I'm gonna hold you to that, Kylie, next year.
Damn it! No, but I mean, like, we do genuinely love and care for each other, and it's fun. Like, I've been on jobs where it's like, yeah, it's work, but this is not work at all. It's family, is what it is.
I'll start with me. Mine is when Esther is yelling at the gym teacher.
Isn't that bad?
I was rewatching all the episodes last night, and I probably spent like just 5 minutes going back and just replaying it again and again and again.
I wish I could say that was my favorite moment because I am that loud in real life. No, and I yell at people all the time, but it's out of love. It really is. That was just me. That was not Esther. That was just me getting to yell at David Greenman, who plays Coach, and I love him. We have that kind of relationship where we yell at each other. My favorite moment, besides Treehouse and the gym teacher, is an episode coming up with Austin and I, and it's called Cougarville. And the title speaks for itself. But we're just eating frozen yogurt, and for me as an actor, like, the great thing about jobs like this is that you really get to stretch. Like, it's basically training and doing everything. And Austin was just such a fabulous scene partner that I was just having a conversation with another person. It didn't feel like I was in an actual episode. It just felt like I was eating frozen yogurt with Austin and just talking about random things. And so I have to give props to my buddy Austin, because that was really one of my favorite things I've ever done in my career. So. She has so many.
What was I going to say? I really like everything. I'm going to say my favorite moment, which I didn't know was my favorite moment. I said this yesterday. I'm sorry if you watched the VU thing. You're good enough. My favorite moment is in the pilot when Esther says, "You don't know what you want," and Zelda says, "That doesn't mean I don't still want it." And I didn't even realize how big of a thing that was until that show came out, and I saw so many people responding to those two lines that I was like, oh yeah, that is kind of how we all feel. Cool.
I feel like Moscapade is probably my favorite.
Moscapade!
That's the episode I relate to. Like, that's like straight up my life. So I feel like, yeah, that all that stuff, I think. Or like feeling, you know, like the moment when Austin, when after Sarah has come in, and you like take the bow off of your hair. Yeah, it's okay, dude.
Boobs. Yeah, that and I don't know. We're gonna go to Makeout City soon. Makeout City. That's an episode coming up. Yeah, I don't know.
It's actually Friday. It's when Makeout City comes.
That's one of my favorite episodes. So watch on Friday. Makeout City.
I don't know if I have one. I feel like boobs would be as well. I think whenever the four of us, which has been those times where we're filming together, either like walking from school and I know, right? Or yeah, in that episode.
I know, right?
I know, right? So those have been my favorite moments. Just like hanging. I don't know. I don't have one. Boobs, and I would say the gym scene and the outside scene where you yell at David and say, "You're on your period." I love that moment so much because I've done it so many times. So, yeah.
Yeah, I have to agree with Kylie. As an actor, Cougarville was definitely a pleasure. That way, no. But definitely, yeah. It's just when is that supposed to come out, Matt? Do you know?
It's kind
Yeah,
of,
Matt.
it's
Matt.
a while from now, actually.
Okay.
Basically, what happens is Zelda is kind of off.
Cavorting.
She's cavorting romantically, and so as a result,
With Wayne, y'all know.
with Wayne from the pilot, you two kind of just have like a little bit of time alone because she's off running around. I feel like that's something that happens as teenagers. Like when two of your friends start dating someone, all of a sudden it's like, oh, like, well, we've not hung out before, and so that's what the episode is about, basically.
Well, I think you took mine. I was going to say Moscapade because I love the montage sequence where they're playing the game and what's that song?
Oh,
Blame it on the booty.
Blame it on the booty.
Yeah, or don't blame
Leslie
the
Hall,
booty.
Leslie in the
Leslie
Lies.
Hall,
She's
and
awesome.
it's it just always brings a smile to my face.
Yeah.
Wait, can I say one thing real quick? Okay, as a spectator, I have to say it. When Britain confronts you on you doing your business into the shoes, there's a moment where you kind of like, when she walks over and you notice that she's there, you kind of do something with your hair, you like raise your hand. Please, go home and watch it. Shelly and Lars, I'm telling you, it's so subtle, but it says so many things about your character. I'm just telling you, I crack up every time I watch it. No joke, I'm not just saying this just because I have a microphone, I swear. It's amazing. Anyway, my favorite moment by far.